Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the Root seasonal box, and this time it's the fall box because we're in the month of October. Root has a couple of subscription box options. They have a monthly one, but this one I'm going to be talking about today is a seasonal box, and I was really curious to try it out because I thought it was a really cool idea. I feel like Root has been releasing a lot of products recently, and this box in particular allows you to have early access to products that they're going to be releasing but haven't been released yet. And the box costs $60. It's a renewing subscription and you get it 4 times throughout the year, and you get 4 full-size unreleased Root products as well as 3 makeup samples. And those makeup samples are also for unreleased makeup products. And it's important to note too that you get a variety of products in this box. It's not just like makeup. I have a combination of makeup, skincare, and also a brush, a makeup brush, which is pretty cool. I really like Root. It's a smaller brand and all their products are cruelty-free and vegan as well. I really like the idea of this box because you get full-size products. And also, I don't know about you, but sometimes I get subscription box fatigue. Like I feel like I get subscription boxes too often and I can't get through the products fast enough. Whereas with this one only coming 4 times throughout the year, it felt a lot more manageable to me. And yes, it's a little bit more expensive. It is $60, but I feel like you're getting a good value for your money. And also if you're just a big Root fan, it's a really nice way to be able to try out some products early. So I thought I'd just walk you through what the products are in this one's box, show you me using them when applicable, and just really share with you my thoughts. I did purchase this on my own. I am an affiliate for Root, so if you use my links in the description box down below, I will be making a small commission off those links. It doesn't add any additional cost to you, it just helps to support my channel. And I was not actually sent this box, so I did go ahead and purchase this with my own money. Well, using money that I have received from you guys watching my ads and from using my links. I truly just use it to help support my channel and keep things sustained. So I can try out cool stuff like this. So if you like hearing about clean beauty, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell button so you're notified of when I post new videos. And also if you like this video, be sure to like, comment down below. I haven't been mentioning this, but I really should. If you guys like and comment on my videos, it really helps me out a lot. It helps increase my engagement and just helps YouTube, share my videos with more people, which is really awesome. I do always read the comments. I'm not always the best about responding, but I do read all the comments I receive. When it comes time for each seasonal box to renew, you also get the option to add on additional products. And I actually chose to do that. I did choose to add on one of their new lip glosses. We'll try this out as well. They haven't released yet. And with these add-ons, you're able to get them at a discounted price compared to if you were just to buy them flat out. And also they are, I think all of them are like early access as well. The new glossing lip serums haven't officially released yet, but I have one in my hand. So we're gonna try this out today. But I wanted to talk about that in particular because one of the makeup samples we got was a glossing serum. I'm not going to be using this one today because I actually feel like it'll just be easier to use the full-size gloss, but we did get the glossing lip serum in the shade Adeline. Here's what it looks like right here. Kind of looks like a deep dusty rose shade. And then we also got 2 of their pretty paints. It comes with a little card which describes all the full-size items you get as well as the 3 samples. So the Ashley Pretty Paint is a coral multi-use cream eyeshadow. You can also use it on the lips and the cheeks. So here is what the shade Ashley looks like. Okay, so this is like the crumbly formula. Okay, so I tried out some of the eyeshadow pretty paints before and they are a different consistency than just like the regular cheek paints. Let's go ahead and try this on my eyes. Before I do that, I am going to throw on the Aaron's Faces eye primer. I always use this eye primer under every single eyeshadow that I try, so it's only fair. I should also disclaim that I do have mascara on. I had to run a few errands before filming this video and I look just kind of silly if I don't wear mascara. Like, I feel like I look like, I don't know. Something about it, it just makes my eyes look weird. So I'm gonna have to dodge around that, but my eyelashes don't naturally look this nice. I wish they did, but they have a little bit of help with mascara. I'm wearing the Roen Cake mascara, by the way, if you're curious. So to apply this eyeshadow, I guess I should swatch it here. I'm going to use a brush because I can just tell from the way this thing is looking that it's going to be a big mess if I try and do this with my hands here. I say that, but that brush, see, the brush is tricky on this too. The eyeshadow looks like this. It is definitely a corally eyeshadow. We'll see how this looks with the rest of my look. I feel like I'm going to end up with a really crazy look today, but really the purpose is to try out all these products. So that's okay. All right, so let me pack this onto my lid. I'm using like a flat packer brush. I just feel like this is gonna be the easiest way to get this applied. Okay, so this is a very bright, vibrant eyeshadow. I'm not sure personally for me this is the eyeshadow shade I would reach for, but that's the fun thing about this being a makeup sample is like I can try it out and I didn't have to commit to buying it the full size of the eyeshadow. I'm not sure if I clearly explicitly mentioned that this is a cream eyeshadow. The Root cream eyeshadows have a very unique formula. I've talked about this before with it being kind of crumbly. I'm honestly not the biggest fan. There are just other cream eyeshadows that I prefer, but they do work. It's just they can be a little bit messy, and that's why I went ahead and used a brush for this. Let's go ahead and apply the full-size glossing lip serum. Like I said, I have this shade named Molly. I think I need to mix this up a little bit. It looks like it's become a little bit unmixed in shipping. It's cold right now, so also products sometimes just need to be mixed up a little bit because of that. I do really like their packaging of the new lip glosses. I tried out their old lip gloss formula a long time ago. It was fine. I wasn't in love with it. I didn't dislike it. I believe they've updated their formula and they also now have these in glass packaging, which is super, super cool. Roen has been doing a lot of work to make their packaging more sustainable, and I really appreciate that. Well, actually, this came in glass packaging. The full-size makeup product came in glass refillable packaging, and then the skincare products also came in glass packaging, which is really great. Just want to shout that out. So let me mix this up a little bit and let's see what we've got. So I was setting this closer. I think I actually have a default in the packaging. So I was like, why does it look kind of fogged up and weird? And then I tried to mix it up and I couldn't make it look better. I think what happened is this is glass and I think it's a double layered glass. Like what you can see here from the bottom is there's like glass encasing the little tube where the actual lip gloss is. And I think the inner tube cracked and some of the lip gloss seeped into the outer side. So I think that's actually why mine looks so weird. It probably happened, I mean, I'm sure it happened in shipping, but I think that's what's going on. It should still be safe to use. It's just, I think some of the lip gloss has seeped into like the outer, basically it's like a double walled glass. And I think some of the lip gloss has seeped into the outer layer. So we should be fine. We're gonna go ahead and apply this, but I think that's what's looking weird about this. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I suspect. This is a really pretty color. Okay, I actually really like this. It gave a nice amount of pigmentation. It's not sticky or gloopy at all, but I feel like my lips definitely have a nice amount of color to them. And it's got a light, little bit of tingle, just like a little bit of minty tingle. I love that. I know some people don't, so I'm mentioning it's just got like a slight hint of minty tingle, which I like. I just feel like it is very refreshing on the lips. And this shade Molly is a really pretty color. I feel like it's perfect as we're moving into fall. I'm pretty sure these are releasing in like a week or two. Root is going to be having a big birthday sale and these will be releasing then. So if you're interested in picking up one of these and you didn't get the box or you didn't add this add-on to the box, you can get it then, but I really like it so far. I think it looks really nice. I have no complaints about it. I guess other than the packaging having a default, but it is what it is. It still works. It just doesn't look quite as nice as it normally would. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the last sample. The last sample is this one right here. This is another pretty paint, and this is the shade Dory. I'm going to be using this one on my cheeks today. It's a pretty deep red shade. What is it described as? A berry red. I think it'll be really pretty, but I just want to use like a tiny amount because it is going to be pretty deep. I'll just use this as some blush on my cheeks. I need a brush to blend this out a little bit. No fault of the product, it's just the color is so deep that I just need all the help I can get getting this blended out. Okay, I may have gotten a little carried away here. That's a challenging thing with deep shades and having a super fair skin tone is it's really easy for them to get away from you. I think once the blush kind of settles, I don't know, I always find that blush appears a little bit darker on me, and then as the day goes on, it kind of like mellows out a little bit. So I think as that happens, it'll look good. I do think it's really pretty. Let me actually swatch the shade for you here. Like I said, they have been really expanding, especially their pretty paint line, which is super cool. So they have a lot of shade options if you are in the market. Oh yeah, that's such a pretty shade. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so pretty on the lips. I only used it on my cheeks today, but that is gonna be a beautiful lip color. Wow. And if you have a deeper skin tone, this is gonna be really pretty. It's just a little challenging for me to use on my cheeks just because you can see how fair I am. Hey guys, sorry to randomly insert myself here in the middle of the video, but I wanted to show you. I found out that I am allergic to the pretty paint I was using in this video. I've used many other pretty paints from Roen and never had a problem. Certainly not a rash like this. I think there must be something in that particular shade. I think I will probably reach out to Krista and just ask her if it's like a different formula than the other pretty paints because I've never had anything like this. I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually red and have bumps on my face. And I guess I'm kind of fortunate because in all the products I've tried out in clean beauty, I've never had this happen before. So I don't know. I don't know what ingredient it was. I'm going to try and backtrack and figure that out. However, it did give me a rash. When I was putting it on, I noticed it stinging a little bit, but I honestly just thought it was like my brush being pokey or something. And then when I got finished filming the video, I looked at my face really closely and realized I had like bumps all over my face. And then I went ahead and washed off my makeup and discovered that I do have a rash on my face right now. So it doesn't feel great, but hopefully it'll go away soon. I just wanted to hop on here and give you that update because, obviously you might not be allergic to the same things I would be, but it was not great. And I definitely won't be using that shade again, the shade Dory, because it really doesn't agree with me. Moving on to two of the full-size products. The first one is this one right here. This is as you can see, it's a makeup product. So this is in one of their Pretty Forever jars. These are their refillable jars. So when you run out of the product, you can actually buy the product in a little compostable bag, pop the top of this, refill it, and then you're good to go. And you can just keep using the packaging over and over, which is amazing. I love that. I think it's so innovative that Root's done that for really their, pretty much everything is in this format at this point. So this is their new bronzer and it's called the Kitty Bronzer. It's described as a neutral toned bronzer, which is what I need in life. So let's see what we've got here. They do come with a sifter. It's not a locking sifter, but it allows you to pop the sifter out and refill the product, which is nice. Okay, it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. Ooh, it's really pretty. Okay, it's got a bit of shimmer to it, but I like shimmery bronzers actually. I've talked about that in my bronzer video, but I think this will be pretty good for me. I mean, obviously this is not going to be a universal shade that works for all skin tones, but I think for me, it is a pretty neutral tone bronzer, which is what I need. I need something that doesn't run too cool or too warm. So I'll apply that in a second, but to apply that, we're actually going to be using this new brush. Let me get out of the packaging. So this is the Root number 36 brush. This is a really chubby brush. Do you see how thick the handle is? I think this is like one of the thickest handled brushes I have. Here's one of my MOTD brushes. You can see how much thicker that is. Really, the only brush I have that's like anywhere near as thick as this is this Real Techniques powder brush. That's just a really fat handle, which I I'm gonna be a little petty here for the moment. It's not my favorite. I actually have really small hands. I don't know if you've noticed that about me. I am 5'7" and have like tiny hands. I have my wrist, if you measure the diameter of my wrist, is 6 inches. That's why you don't see me wearing bracelets, because I can barely find bracelets that come in a size. I need like a 6 to 6.5 inch bracelet size, which is like nearly impossible to find. Pretty much like my watch has like almost all the links taken out of it. Like it's really hard for me to get like bracelets and stuff sized to my wrist size, but I have really small hands and I don't like using large things with our silverware set. We have, you know, the small salad forks, the small spoons, and instead of using like the normal size spoons, I always use the small salad fork and the small spoon to eat with, just because they're smaller and they're easier for me to hold. So this is really big. Am I still gonna use it? Yes, it's just like a personal preference. I really prefer smaller products. They're just easier for me to hold on to and grasp. Anyway, that being said, I've been wanting to pick up more root brushes for a long time. I don't even know where it is right now. I think it needs to be cleaned. I think that's where it is. But I want a root brush that I've been using for highlighter for years, and it's so soft and it's held up so well. It hasn't shed its bristles. So they really do make high quality brushes. This one is extremely soft. It's also a vegan brush. This is the number 36 Wonder Brush. It's an incredible multi-purpose vegan makeup brush that effortlessly buffs in powder foundation, blends blush and bronzer, as well as sculpts and contours. So pretty much you can just use this for everything. We're gonna be using this to apply the bronzer today, so we can test out the bronzer and the brush. Okay, so I did really like the bronzer. I think the shade is really nice. Like I said, I like these like more glowy bronzers. I talked about that in my bronzer video. I will link that video up above in case you want to hear my thoughts on all the clean beauty bronzers I've tried out. Especially as someone with fair skin, you can hear like what I think works really well for fair skin. So I like the bronzer. We're just moving out of a season where I use bronzer, so you're probably not going to see me using it a lot just because of that. The brush, I like how soft it is. I'm not convinced I like it for blending out bronzer. I realized as I was using it that this brush is more densely packed than most brushes I like to use for like blush or bronzer or anything like that. I like a little bit of looser bristles. I think this brush will be a really great addition to my collection. I'm just not sure I'm going to end up using it the way that they describe using it. So I feel like this almost would work well for like liquid products because of how dense it is. I don't know. I gotta play around with it. I'll try it out some more. I'll keep you guys updated, but it worked well and it was fine for putting the bronzer down. I just realized that I personally like a little bit looser, less dense brush for like blending stuff around. That's just me. All right, so now let's move on to the 2 skincare items. So the first skincare item is this one right here. This is the Beauty Blend Caffeine Boost Eye Serum. It's a roll-on serum that works to reduce the appearance of dark circles, puffiness, and wrinkles around the eyes as it tightens and lifts the skin. It's got a cooling roller ball. So I did try this out last night, and I have to confess, I'm not the biggest fan of eye oils, like oils around the eye area. I just find them to be really messy, and I just personally prefer creams. I mean, this one was nice. I have nothing to complain about it. It's a pretty, I don't know why I tried to swatch this. It's like clear right there. You can see it picking up the light, but it's like a clear oil. And the roller ball does feel really nice and soothing, especially now that it's cold out. The roller balls tend to feel pretty cooling on my skin. So I did really like that about this product. However, I'm just not the biggest fan of oils. I'll keep using this because I've got it. But would I go out of my way to purchase an eye oil over an eye cream? Probably not, but that's more just me and my personal preference. But I do think this is a nice product. I do really like the 100% pure coffee coffee bean eye cream. I can't remember what that one's called. The one with coffee in it from 100% Pure. I really like that. So I imagine I'll like the caffeine and coffee in this. However, just if I were to compare the products side by side, I'm more likely to repurchase the 100% Pure one just because it is in a cream format. Okay, and then the final product I actually have not had a chance to try out yet. This is the Lavender and Raspberry Beauty Balm. And this is basically a first cleanse of a double cleanse. And I'm really curious to try this out. I will keep you guys posted and let you know what I think. So I do always double cleanse my skin, and I do use some sort of oil-based makeup remover to do that. I am curious to try this out to see if it like dissolves in water. That's one of the things I look for in makeup removers is do they emulsify in water? That way I can remove it with just using water and not having to use a damp cloth. I will try that out and let you know. It does smell really nice. It's got lavender and raspberry, which are two scents that I really enjoy. I've heard really good things about these balms, so I will definitely keep you guys posted. Overall, I am really happy with the box. I feel like for me personally, when I saw the summer box, that one was a little bit more intriguing to me in terms of products, which is why I signed up for this one. I like it. It's just the products in this one don't grab me quite as much as that last box, but that's kind of the thing with any subscription box. There's some that you like better than others. There's some months, there's some, seasonal boxes that you like better than others. But I feel like this one is a really nice variety of products. It's once again very manageable, any quantity of products, and also the frequency of the subscription. Overall, I think I'll keep it up. I don't know if I'll always get this box, but I think I'll at least see what's in the winter box and then kind of come to a conclusion there. But I really do think it's a nice box. It's not really that customizable. It's kind of a one size fits all. The customization that you can do comes in the form of add-ons, but really just the box. There's no like quiz to go with it or anything like that. Like everyone's gonna get the same thing. The only variations will be in the add-ons, which is nice. I don't know. It's nice in some ways and not nice in others because everyone does have different skin types and also different skin tones. So like it's hard to have universally flattering makeup items and also skincare items that really work for everyone. So I can see there are pros and cons to it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've picked up this box or are curious about it. Let us all know your thoughts. And of course, be sure to click the subscribe button, click the like button, click the bell button. And also come follow me on Instagram. I'm at naturallybeautifulgirlkat there. And once again, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.